Hey everyone, this is C Crypto Daily Buzz. Today is February 28th, 2026. This channel summarizes the most important crypto news for investors in Southeast Asia, including the Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, and OFW communities using crypto and remittance every day. Let's go through 3 key stories you should know in today's crypto market. First, a controversial idea that touches Bitcoin's core principles. Mt.Gox's former CEO has floated the idea of a Bitcoin hard fork to recover nearly 80,000 BTC stolen in the 2011 hack. Mark Karpeles reportedly proposed a one-time hard fork that would roll back or reassign around 79,056 BTC linked to the old Mt.Gox hack, coins that have not moved in about 15 years. He argued this would be a strictly limited exception and not a general mechanism to undo transactions. But critics say it would undermine Bitcoin's fundamental promise of immutability and could split the network. In my view, this is more of a thought experiment than a realistic plan. Any serious attempt to push such a fork would likely face massive resistance from miners, exchanges, and long-term holders. For Southeast Asia investors, including those in the Philippines and Vietnam, it's a reminder that social consensus is as important as code in crypto. Proposals that threaten core values usually struggle to gain traction. Second, a major bank moving deeper into Bitcoin. Citibank says it plans to launch an institutional-grade Bitcoin custody service by the end of this year, integrating BTC into its existing securities infrastructure. According to remarks from Citi's digital asset custody head, the bank is building secure key management and wallet systems so that institutional clients can hold Bitcoin through the same channels they already use for traditional assets. Their goal is to let clients consolidate crypto, securities, and other financial products under a single service model. Because many institutions say they do not want to manage private keys, wallets, and addresses themselves. For investors in Southeast Asia, including Singapore funds and Philippine family offices that look to global banks, this is another sign that Bitcoin is being treated less like a toy and more like an asset that belongs inside regulated banking stacks. It doesn't remove price risk, but it does show that large conservative institutions are quietly preparing to support BTC at scale. Third, a regulatory snapshot from the Philippines that matters for Southeast Asia. Philippine regulators have updated their list of licensed crypto exchanges, while the NTC continues ordering ISPs to block unlicensed platforms. The latest overview of the market highlights that authorized virtual asset providers include platforms such as Coins.ph, PDX, and a number of other exchanges focused on compliant trading, remittance, and payment services for Filipinos and OFWs. Meanwhile, the National Telecommunications Commission has instructed local ISPs to block access to 50 unlicensed crypto trading sites. And the SEC has warned the public against using offshore platforms that do not have approval to operate in the country. For users and builders in Southeast Asia, especially in the Philippines, this split between licensed and unlicensed channels is becoming sharper. Using unregistered apps might feel convenient in the short term, but they come with real risks of sudden service disruption and no local legal recourse if funds are lost, while licensed exchanges are the ones regulators are clearly planning to keep in the ecosystem. To sum up today's stories, Mt.Gox's former CEO has suggested a highly controversial Bitcoin hard fork to recover 80,000 BTC. Citibank is preparing to launch institutional-grade Bitcoin custody and plug BTC into its existing banking rails. And Philippine regulators are updating their list of licensed exchanges while blocking unregistered platforms, reinforcing the importance of regulated channels in Southeast Asia. This video is for information and education only and is not financial advice. All investment decisions and risks are your own responsibility. If this video was helpful, please consider subscribing, liking, and turning on the notification bell. Thanks for watching C Crypto Daily Buzz, and I'll see you in the next episode.